guys, this is Ignite the Fire, and welcome back to a brand new episode of my Skylanders Let's Play from 23S. This is episode number 4, so today we're going to complete the Stone Shrine Islands without further ado. And to do that, we're going to head into the Temple of Waking. So that sounds exciting to say the least, and I have a little thing to show you guys if this loading screen here is over. Now let's just hope that I don't have the same level of frustration as the last episode, but hey, all I'm going to do is not congratulate myself on anything this time, no pat myself on the back here, I'm not cursing myself again, like that. Hey, that's fine, we deal with treacherous paths here. In fact, we don't only deal with treacherous paths, but we love the treacherous paths. Because the treacherous paths are often the most fun ones.
Skylander! I was having the craziest dream. There were birds inside the Temple of Waking. Wait a minute. That wasn't a dream. Please help us. Clear the temple of those beasts and ring the bell of Waking.
No problem, mate. We acknowledge danger. And, either way, speaking of crazy dreams right now, I've had some pretty crazy dreams in my life, but the funny thing about me is that I haven't had a nightmare in years. Like, I very, very rarely have nightmares. I think I've only ever had 2 or 3 nightmares in my entire life. I don't know, there's just not many things for me to have a nightmare over. Like, my worst nightmare was, I can't even remember now. It's funny how I say I haven't had nightmares in years, and yet I can't even remember the last one I had. He'll probably come back to me at some point. And then this guy's cool. But, either way, yeah, I'm sure he'll come back to me at some point, but just not right now, it seems. But as for my craziest dream, that definitely goes to one I had a few weeks ago, because basically, yeah, in this dream, don't ask me how I came up with this dream, I just did, my brain's crazy like that, but, either way. So I was sent on a quest. It was kind of like the medieval ages, and I was a knight, so I was sent on a quest to kill a dragon. The only thing was that I needed a spade to do it. I don't know why I didn't need a sword, but I needed a spade. And so the only way I could get the spade was to go into a belly of a monster. And then when I got to the monster, he's like, oh, I don't have it, I need to send you on this quest to go get it. And then he sent me on a quest to go and get it. And that guy didn't have it either, so he sent me on a quest. And it was basically just a loop of me getting quests over and over again. So finally, about 6th quest in, I finally get the speed I need, and then I wake up. I didn't even get to see me conquering the dragon. And man, that would have been the most exciting part of the dream as well. Like, why couldn't I conquer my dragon? Not cool dream, not cool. Or should I say, even not cool parents for waking me up without me conquering my dragon yet. Oh yeah, and that thing I wanted to show you guys. Boom, as you can see, this profile has all of my characters summoned in. So like I said before, basically, my other profile, I just wanted to summon in 10 Skylanders, so I have 1 Skylander per element. But in this profile, however, I have all of my Skylanders unlocked. So the thing was that in this profile, I'd already completed the first 3 levels to 100%. So I decided to complete the first 3 levels to 100% in my other profile. I would only need to summon in a few certain Skylanders, and then I jumped into this one to complete the rest of the game. So then I have my whole collection. So then I have access to my entire collection, and also that means that I don't need to worry about summoning my entire Skylanders collection a second time, because trust me, doing this the first time in this profile was tedious enough as it is without me needing to do it again. So let's get to swiping my hat. Right here we got the Brainiac hat out, awesome. So I'm not going to wear this right now, but one thing I do want to do is check challenges, because I never did so. So we have an thermal skate to worry about, and then we need to hit enemies with fire traps 3 times. Okay, that sounds... It sounds easy, but who knows, it could be much harder than how it sounds. But either way, we need 3 hats to find, we've got 3 nightmare pages to find, 5 chests to find, and 275 gems. And man, my cat just scared me half to death. He's currently on the bed right beside me, he's sniffing my DS. I'm actually kind of lucky that his shadow isn't showing up on the video, but either way, without further ado, let's get going. Attack of a crazy cat. That sounds like an awesome video there, guys. And, an awesome title, I should even say. Okay, where does this take us? This takes us back. Darn, that sucks. I thought it'd be something more exciting. Same with that. So yeah, let's head to this and get going already. But yeah, Attack of the Clone Cats, that sounds way better than Attack of the Clones in Star Wars Episode 2, because that movie, let's admit it, was not that great. Like, even when I was younger, I didn't like that movie that much. now looking back at it, I'm like, I didn't like, when I was younger, I thought the movie was okay. I never thought it was the best movie ever, I just thought it was okay. But going back to it, I'm thinking, how the hell did I even think that this is okay? Because, you know, the second one is complete junk. And trust me, Star Wars Attack of the Cat Clones, that would be way better than Attack of the Clones. I mean, like, who wouldn't want the Jedi, who wouldn't want the Sith, Lords to be attacked by cats? And even better, clones of cats, who wouldn't want that? That would be awesome. And if someone doesn't want that, then there's something wrong with you. Okay, so we're going to swap out now. We're going to go for magic, because I don't think I've actually been a magic Skylander yet. So as for magic, let's go with... Still deciding at the moment, let's go with Enchanted Star Strike. Because she's awesome, and not to mention she's also she's going to help us take out these enemies right here. Like that, basically. Oh wow, she's seriously only level 1? This must have been when I first had her, and didn't really play her in the console version. Oh, and I keep on forgetting that's an X attack that we've got to use, not an A attack. I'm thinking too much of a console version. Oh, darn. That's what happens when you have level 1 Skylanders, guys. Yeah, I seriously didn't know she was level 1. So we're going to go with a different Skylander, which you guys haven't seen yet either, and that takes the form of Blackout. Now, I actually got this guy pre-owned, and he was only, how much was he? Oh, way back here, seriously, yeah, he was only... £5. I managed to get him pre-owned for £5. That was a huge bargain at the time. Like a Blackout for £5, wow, that was great. So yeah, I got a great deal for this guy, and I am highly appreciative of that. Now I'm just trying to find the trying to find the same deal for Spotlight, and put it like this, it ain't really happening for me. At least not yet. But hey, good things come to those who are patient. So just gotta wait it out, and I hope that something arises over time. Yeah, this is actually pretty damn cool though. I do like this stage so far. Oh, by the way, whilst my Swap Force Let's Play was blind for me, except for one Let's Play I watched for it, this one is completed, but I haven't even watched the Let's Play for it yet. Literally, the first 3 levels I knew, obviously, because I played them in this profile, but everything past the first 3 levels, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. So yeah. Sure thing. Mister, totally don't believe you. Nothing is impenetrable. Everyone has a weakness, but like that. So no matter how perfect you think someone is, they always have a weakness. Just remember that, guys. Either way, there's that guy all destroyed and stuff. Just don't be caught up in someone else's success just because, they upload stuff to social media or YouTube and stuff. Doesn't mean that they're more successful than you. Because trust me, oh damn, I accidentally hit the reset button. You see what I mean? You guys are already more successful than me. So yeah, we all have our own successes in our life, so don't worry if you see someone who's been really successful, because don't focus on their success, focus on your own success instead. Oh, why is this not working? There we go. It's like in the last episode, I focused on my own success and I got jinxed for it. So yeah, basically just be like me and focus on your own success, just don't do it during the middle of a Let's Play, pretty much. That's my advice for the day for you guys. Now, where are all those treasure chests, man? We haven't found many things yet. Ooh! Ow, that hurt. You hurt me. Not cool. Thought that was like some sort of location to a treasure chest, but no. Just appears that it was out to kill me, and so was that as well. Is there anything that's not out to kill me today? Answer, probably no. Okay, take that, son. You're a sucker, that's what you are. As is that guy as well, he is also the sucker. In fact, I think everyone's suckers here, so let's just stick with that, shall we? Boom, take that, sucker. Yeah, that actually reminds me of a very bad joke I was told once. So basically, the joke was, what do you say to everyone after you go past them in a race? Wait, no. What do you say to people after you go past them in a race when they're eating lollipops? See ya, suckers! Yeah, terrible joke, I know, guys. And don't worry, it's not actually one of mine. It's one of my mates that told me it one time, and I was like, dude, that sucks. But either way, way, here's our second nightmare page, so go ahead and pause the video so you guys can read that right there. And that's our second nightmare page, we just have one of those to worry about. Then we have two more hats, an elemental gate, which is where one of our hats will be located. And alongside that, we have four more treasure chests to worry about. And we got to level up. How convenient. Level 19. Either way, it's about time we swapped to someone else now. I think Blackout's had the spotlight enough for one day. So now let's go with... Let's go for no, not Air Element, Hogwild Frino, that's what I meant to press. My bad, guys, I apologise about that. There he is. Hogwild Frino. Time to get burning and the crashing. Nice, he did, son. Oh, there's actually an Trapmaster thing right here, so we're going to go with Snapshot for that. Or, to be more specific, Dark Snapshot. Rock and roll, mates. Yeah, what he said. There we go. Okay, let's be breaking the locks on this thing then. Nice. Yeah, one thing I recommend for those chests is that if you want to unlock them in the fastest way possible, you want to use both of your thumbs, because that way you can go focus on both sides of the screen at once. And I did not want to collect that, in fairness, but now I've wasted it. But never mind about that, because we have a Skylanders game right now. So let's go on ahead and win that, because we're obviously too awesome to lose such things. Darn, did I just jinx myself again? Probably knowing me. This bird chopper's going down. Quite literally, actually. Take it. It's a Raven Summoner, it is. Yeah, there's a whole lot of ravens in this game out there. Like this one, which I do not like because it took my stone, how dare you. Oh, there's enough Wago Chompy right here. But I don't think this is going to be very helpful, not unless it gives us like 3 blades, but I think it only gives us 1 extra one. Yeah, unfortunately it only gives us 1 extra one, so that didn't really help us out that much. So, we've got to take some of these stones here, but unfortunately things aren't looking too great for us right now. So let's just place that right there. Oh, another troll face basher. Oh, darn, he took it. This is not good. Looks like we're going to have to retry this game now. Because, yeah, we're not winning this. Put it like that. Definitely not winning this. Yep, definitely jinxed myself here, guys. That's what I get for complimenting myself too much. So, yeah, let's try this again, shall we? You're not winning that easily, mate. We don't give up. We're the Skylanders. So let us begin without further ado. Okay, Elf Archer, I can actually take this one. So let's summon in our troll face basher already. Boom. He's going to have a hard time taking that back, I'm telling you. I mean, sure, he's got this one, but now we can take that one back, by the looks of it. Yes, we have the perfect stone for this situation. Boom. For Drolance Master. For boring, good old Drolance Master. It's boring, but that doesn't mean it's not cool. Wait, actually, that's exactly what the definition of boring is. Never mind, ignore me. Why did I do that there? I set myself up for a perfect fire trap right there. Guys, I'm foolish like that. But luckily for us, it doesn't look like he even has a firestone. So what we're going to do is we're going to place our Wago Chompy right there, just in case he does have a firestone, because I'm not risking losing both of those stones right now. I'd rather risk losing for 1 stone than for both of them. But hey, all we had was a bird chopper, so we very much had the victory in the bag for us right now, guys. And we got an Elf Archer for that, a great stone. It has 3 on top, 3 on the left, and 1 on the right and bottom. It's definitely not a bad one, to say the least. Okay, so now we've got to hit that, I believe. And then we've got to head over here. I wonder what's over here. Another chest, how convenient. Okay, let's be opening that up. You see what I mean? By using both thumbs, we can open up a chest much more quicker. So now we're going to go back to Hogwild Frino, because he deserves his spotlight back, pretty much. It's funny how Spotlight is the Skylander who I keep on referencing the most by total accident, and yet she's the only character, the only core in this game that I don't have. is annoying. Take that, chompies. Boom. Okay, watch out for the fire. Oh wait, hold on. So if we bring enemies here... No, get in there. Get into the fire. Yes. We hit the enemy... Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, now I see what the objective was asking for from me. But unfortunately, these guys aren't so easy to push. And they get killed way too easily. You guys are boring. Why can't you just budge? Oh boy, okay. Nice! Okay, that's 3 enemies, so now we just need 1 more. Stay right there, mate, stay right there. Yes, nice, we got it. The challenge has been completed. So yeah, if you guys go with a similar method as to what I did right now, then you will easily get that challenge. And what do you know, my motorbike worked as a projectile to hit that thing right there. It's convenient. Yeah, this is definitely the complete opposite of what happened last episode so far, but hey, I'm going to show it before I jinx myself again. And I've already done enough jinxing in the last 2 episodes, so you think I'd love to shut up by now, but not really. Because that's the worst thing about me, I don't actually listen to my advice sometimes. Okay, I scratch that. I don't listen to my advice ever. Not sometimes, ever. Ever and ever and ever and ever is a very long time, so I really need to learn to, like, listen to my own advice, because my own advice actually turns out good in terms of Let's Play anyway. My life advice, however, I don't really know. I mean, I'm just telling you guys what worked with my life, but the thing is that what works with my life doesn't necessarily work with yours. We all have a different way of doing things, and that's the glorious thing about humans. We're all unique. Like, it's impossible to have 2 humans the same. Impossible. Not until there's about, like, 600 billion humans on the planet. And even then, the chances of meeting someone who's exactly the same as you to every single feature, no, that ain't happening. Because the chances are there can be someone who looks exactly like you, but they'll like a different thing. There could be another portal out there who looks exactly like you, but the chances are his favourite Skylander will be different to yours. And that's what... It's not that favourite Skylanders makes you unique, it's just like my point here, guys. My point is that you're unique and you should embrace your uniqueness, and don't forget about it. Because being unique is a great, great thing. Oh, darn. Yeah, the fact that every human is unique, I just find that very, very special. It's what makes humans very, very special. So we need a trap master, it would seem like. So let's go with Bushwhack. Yeah, let's go Bushwhack. Oh, good job, he kind of got his axe up right now. Okay, so I believe we're missing 2 hats, a nightmare page, and 1 treasure chest. I thought the game was about to freeze me there, but fortunately it didn't. Okay, we have made it to the Earth Gate, so I think we're going to rock and roll with Terabyte. Bring in a mini for the first time. Here he is. Yeah, I realised I haven't used any of the minis yet, so it's about time I got around to that, isn't it, guys? Luckily, for us, the Earth-like thing is the easiest one to draw. There we go, nice. Nice and simple one there, guys. Okay, it looks like we're going to need bombs to be blowing up stuff. Man, the minis play really weird in this game for some reason. Like, I mean, their platforming is weird. But hey, that's because they're mini. Minis actually play really differently to normal characters, and I don't think lots of people actually notice about that. And it's one of the things that makes minis even more cool. I mean, it's cool the fact that they're cube, but it's even cooler the fact that they play differently to their normal counterparts. And it's something that some people need to appreciate more than minis, really. I mean, like, personally, the minis aren't my favourite, like, form of Skylander. Like, I prefer every other form of Skylander, in all fairness. Minis are probably my least favourite ones. But what I do like about them is that they could have just been carbon copies, but no, they have slightly different move styles because they focus more on speed and power more than, like, agility and stuff like the normal characters do. And so, yeah, it's just really nice to see a very slight change in stats. It's very small, mind you, but it's still awesome to see, nonetheless. After all this, it'll be telling me that I need a bomb. Nice. Well, you know, I didn't actually need a bomb after all, that's great. And here's our second hat, so we only have one more of these bad boys to worry about on level, and hopefully we haven't missed it yet, because if we have, I'm gonna cry. So we got the medieval bird hat. No, not bird hat, bard hat. And of course we're gonna equip it. That's a really weird name, and we dig weird names here. Smash Beak. Okay, now would seem like a good time to go back to Mr. Bushwhack. Here he is. Yeah, see if we have enough time to like charge up a trap attack, but I don't think we will be able to collect enough traps, however. But it's still going to be convenient for us to use Trapmaster to take him out, because of course they have additional power against him. You see what I mean? He took no time whatsoever. And again, I love this music. Trust me, I'm dancing on the inside. And by dancing, it just means very slightly headbanging. But hey, it's just that kind of tune and all. Yeah, again, I'm sorry, I'm really welcome 3DS here, but there's not much more I can do about it. But hey, I'm pretty sure you guys would rather witness that than rather you got left out, I'm sure. And if it's the complete opposite, guys, tell me. Because, like, you know, if I don't know how to improve, then how am I supposed to improve, pretty much? Oh, and here's our third and final nightmare page, which seemed like, so I'm going to let you guys go on ahead and read that. Nice, so now that we've got that sorted, those have very much been brought to us, so we can advance to the next part of the stage here. So yeah, one more treasure chest and one more hat. Hopefully we haven't missed him just yet. Doesn't this thing look so much like you can jump on it? But no, there's an invisible wall there, guys. Oh wait, did these things just move back on us? I think they did. I think it was being too slow. You're too slow. Pretty much, yeah. Sorry guys, I had to do the sonic mark, I just had to. Okay, there we go. Are they towards us now? Yeah, they are towards us now, so let's be a bit more faster on it this time. Yeah, there we go, that's much better. Anything over here? No, so let's continue already. And this looks like the Temple of Awakening, in all fairness. So yeah, we probably missed stuff, knowing me. But hey, what do you expect? It's a blind playthrough. It's hard to find everything first time when you blind playthrough. And so we are now travelling to the Bell Chamber. So yep, definitely missed stuff. My bad, guys. But hey, we might find what I missed on the speedrun. We'll see. But if we don't, then of course I'll just come back to 100% complete all of this stuff. And it's annoying that the hats don't save, so that you need to collect like all three of them in the same run. The same for treasure chests and stuff like that. It's kind of stupid in all fairness. In fact, no, not kind of stupid, very stupid.
I think it's a Skylander.
Duh.
I can see that it's a Skylander, you dimwitted dinosaur. So, Skylander, I suspect that you are here in a futile attempt to try and lift my sleep spell. Well, that's not going to happen. You see, like me, the dream sheep, my plan is utterly flawless. Poetry in motion, a thing of beauty. And I am not about to let a hideous creature such as yourself ruin it. Understand?
We are not hideous. Bushwhack is a beautiful, beautiful, whatever he is.
Awesome! Do you even know what that word means? You know what? Never mind. I'll deal with you later. Right after I send this one packing.
You're so mean. He's just trying to be your friend, so why are you, like,
Prepare to be festive.
being mean to him?
Festive before.
What comes around goes around, Dream Sheep. He will be mean to you someday, and you will not like it.
That's how absolutely powerless you are to stop me.
Oh, we'll just see about that.
Slam right on the head.
Ooh, nice try, mate. Nice try. Come at me, son.
Fair and square.
Haha.
Swing your tail. Power slam.
Oh, wait, hold on. I know what we need to attack. We need to attack his tail, don't we?
Tail stuck again. This is
There we go. Now I got it. Oh, now we can attack Dream Sheep. I attack you. Wahaha. I told you whatever goes around comes around, and now I'm going to be mean to you now that you've been mean to my friend right now. Oh, and, here we go. Yeah, the thing with a dinosaur is that he's kind of like, you know, honest. He's a bit more, you know, open-minded than what the Dream Sheep is. He's not a villain, basically. He basically just listens to his master, but he doesn't really know what he's doing, really. And so he's actually a really cool character like that. You know, one of those sidekick characters that doesn't actually know what their main master is doing. And when he does, he kind of like helps the good guys in this kind of sort of fashion. At least that's what I'm predicting will happen. Like I said, I haven't seen any Let's Plays of this, but I can totally see it happening. Ow, I should have jumped over that. Ow, I should have also jumped over that. Oh, okay, let's attack that right now. And use it to throw back at you. Whatever comes around goes around. Yeah. Okay, what character should we go for, guys? I'm thinking Fist Bump. Even though we've used Fist Bump enough already, but hey, let's use him again. Why not? This guy's awesome. Again, I love this guy. Okay, we've got some minions to take care of. Oh, didn't actually mean to do that. I meant to do this. See what this does. I actually remembered to summon in one of my Skylanders for one of my villains for once. About time I did that right, guys. And cool, these guys are actually useful. I've got to remember to use these guys some more. You want to go, son? You want to go? Bring it on. Nice try, mate. Nice try. Whew, that was close, though. Yeah, he's probably going to do it for pattern 3 times. Yep, he's doing it 3 times, it would seem. Nice try, mate. Oh, that was a good one, though. I'm not going to say nice try to that one. That was a nice success, pretty much. It's funny how I'm not successful, but this guy is. But again, I'm not going to focus on his success. I'm going to focus on my own. But not right now, because doing that in a Let's Play definitely a bad idea. I don't want to get jinxed for the 3rd time in a row. Because I hate getting jinxed, it's so inconvenient, especially in Let's Plays. You done, son.
Enough of this. Your petty fighting isn't worth my attention. What I warn you, this is far from over. Come, we're leaving.
You sure about that, dude?
I thought we were having fun.
Yeah, we were, buddy.
You were wrong. Wrong, I say. Now fly.
I like the way how it's just like straight to the point. It's like wrong, I say more. What? I'm pretty sure this guy is supposed to fly away now. Is this a glitch, guys? By the looks of it, it's a glitch. I don't think he's supposed to be here right now. But hey, that's actually a really cool texture right now. I mean, like, look at that. That's cute. I want myself a dinosaur bell.
Just keep flying, you lethargic wizard. They may have rung the accursed bell in the first Tower of Winking, but if they think they've beaten me, they are sorely mistaken.
That is one crazy Dream Sheep. Well, those are 2 sentences I never thought I'd be saying. So yeah, we got ourselves a nice summer experience like that. And unfortunately, we did get hit 3 enemies with fire traps 3 times, which sounds great, but we did fail for chests and for hats. But hey, at least you guys got to see all 3 nightmare pages, so that's what's important, I suppose. With all that's done, in a second we're going to head straight back into the level here so we can do the speed run. And wow, we're almost half an hour in already. I need to hurry this up. I got school in 10 minutes. I was kind of thinking that this episode would only be half an hour long, but that's definitely not the case, it would seem. So yeah, let's try and hurry this up a bit. But luckily the speedrun shouldn't be too long, and then we've just got the villain boot camps, which should hopefully only be 5 minutes, so I'm pretty sure we got this in time, hopefully. And if we don't, I'm going to cry pretty much. So yeah, let's head back and get this time challenge all sorted. So guys, what I am going to do is I'm going to search for the chest and the hat, which I missed last time, so that you guys know where they are at the very least. But then as for the objectives themselves, I'm going to come back through and do them in my own time. So let's head out for the Temple of Awaken. One thing I do like before is that the hats, they were never really tracked in the previous games because they were never objectives, but in this game they are, so it's much more easier to track hats and it's much more easier to know if you've missed a hat level or not. So, that's a nice touch. But either way, can we not skip this intro? I don't think so. But either way, I think we should probably use a much faster Skylander, and so I think that comes in the form of, wait for it, when I can finally reach it, that is. Series 4 Gilgrunt, or should I say Series 4 Anchors Away Gilgrunt? Not Anchors Away, Series 4 Tidal Wave. That's the thing, that's the problem with having so many Gilgrunts, it's hard to remember the difference between all of them. And what is the difference between all of them in the long run? Absolutely nothing, except for Supercharger version. But except from that, absolutely no difference between all of these Gilgrunts whatsoever. So the fact that there's 4 of them doesn't really change anything. And that's a huge shame in all fairness. Even though this guy does have an awesome WoW power, or at least it is in console version, I don't actually know how to do the WoW power in this game. And considering it's a speedrun, I'm not going to do experimenting to find out. This dude's wanted. Lucky thing we're going to very much capture him later on. Okay, let's be collecting some of these gems then. Yeah, the thing with Gilgrunt is that he's very, very powerful, but even at level 20, as you can see, guys, he has very, very low health. Like, I think he's probably the lowest health Skylander in the game. So that's one bad thing about him, but the fact that he has so much power is very, very good. Okay, we're going to collect that clock right now. And be collecting those gems also. Take that, you bird, I suppose. I was trying to think of an insult, but everyone knows at this point that I'm terrible at insults, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut because that's probably the best thing I can do, and I bet you guys are so appreciative of this as well, because trust me guys, when I'm silent, you cherish my silence because it's not going to happen often. Okay, let's hit that right now, and then get heading down already. One thing I want to know is that can you not get on top of these things? No, you can't. Okay, let's just continue then already. Okay, there's our clock. What we're going to do is we're just going to skip these guys because, who wants to fight when you don't need to, right? Especially during a speedrun like this one. And it's so annoying that the clock's going to be the enemies. It's very, very stupid in my opinion. Like, why did they take that out? Like, in the old games you could obviously get clocks from enemies, but you can't do that anymore, and that's really stupid, especially since, like, this game. Yeah, the thing with Gilgrunt is that he's very, very powerful, but even at level 20, as you can see, guys, he has very, very low health. Like, I think he's probably the lowest health Skylander in the game. So that's one bad thing about him, but the fact that he has so much power is very, very good. Okay, we're going to collect that clock right now. And be collecting those gems also. Take that, you bird, I suppose. I was trying to think of an insult, but everyone knows at this point that I'm terrible at insults, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut because that's probably the best thing I can do, and I bet you guys are so appreciative of this as well, because trust me guys, when I'm silent, you cherish my silence because it's not going to happen often. Okay, let's hit that right now, and then get heading down already. One thing I want to know is that can you not get on top of these things? No, you can't. Okay, let's just continue then already. Okay, there's our clock. What we're going to do is we're just going to skip these guys because, who wants to fight when you don't need to, right? Especially during a speedrun like this one. And it's so annoying that the clock's going to be the enemies. It's very, very stupid in my opinion. Like, why did they take that out? Like, in the old games you could obviously get clocks from enemies, but you can't do that anymore, and that's really stupid, especially since, like, this game does speedruns differently because, of course, you start with a low time and you need to continuously get clocks. So the fact that you don't get clocks from defeating enemies makes it much more harder to continuously accumulate those clocks. Okay, let's take these guys out. I need to hurry this up a bit because, I ain't looking too great in time right now. Hopefully there's like 3 clocks in a row coming up because that would be helpful. Maybe it's just at hard mode, you can't get clocks from enemies because, it wants to make the game harder and all. Maybe it's just that, who knows. Now, does the puzzle keep counting down on the puzzle? Not the puzzle, does the timer keep counting down on the puzzle? Because if it does, that would be incredibly stupid. And wait a minute, it is random, because I don't remember doing this on the first time round, but of course I could recall incorrectly, so, you know, don't take my word for anything, pretty much. And so our colour dots have been aligned, and let's head straight through the gate. Okay, there's a clock, a very useful clock, and let's watch out for that fire right now. Nice, we got it. So let's continue. And there's another clock, a clock which I want, so let's collect it without further ado. And luckily this time we aren't getting any glitches that are preventing us from collecting the clocks, so that's also good. But yeah, if they're going to force these enemy sections onto us, at least give us some sort of clocks from feeding all of them. Like, that's my point today, guys. That's my point of the day, pretty much. So there you go, those lights are taken out. Oh, no, they're not. Oh, man, we're going to fail this. We're going to fail this so bad. Because these guys don't give us clocks, and it's stupid. Why don't they give us clocks? Okay, guys, I'll see you back there. Okay guys, I'm back and we currently have 7 seconds left, so I'm going to need to be fast right off the get-go here. So as you can see, I'm currently using Stealth Off because she makes for a much better speedrunner than what Gale Grunt did. So yeah, my recommendation for you guys is that if there's enemies that you don't need to fight like these guys, just don't fight them. So any enemies that you don't need to fight, don't fight them, pretty much. Wait, hold on, what's even over here? Is there anything even important over there? So let's just continue already. Oh darn, Stealth Off's taking a lot of very bad hits right now. If that clock actually wants to collect, finally. Darn, this is so stupid. Yeah, if they're going to force these enemy sections upon you, the least they can do is actually make these enemies give you time. Or they could give you a fair time challenge like they used to do. But no, these time challenges are very, very unfair, and I do not appreciate them, not at all. Because at this rate, I'm not going to manage to finish this before I get to school. And look at this glitch, I'm stuck on the wall right here. Oh, that cost me the speedrun, guys. Okay then guys, I'm back. I'm not exactly at the same section as I was before because I basically just jumped up the stairs to the higher area, but I'm doing much better off in this run so far because I'm at 30 seconds at the moment, so hopefully that can translate to a success in this final run here. So without further ado, let's continue already. Yeah, it is intense. I've failed it so many times, guys. It's really getting annoying. And the thing is that the challenge is not that it's hard, it's just that it's unfair beyond relief. Because as I previously mentioned, all of the enemies that you have to fight, you don't even get clocks from. And so this is a huge problem because these enemies are forced upon you, and yet you can't gain any extra time for defeating them. So what I definitely recommend is basically, if you don't need to fight the enemy, don't fight them, pretty much. I apologise about that. I completely failed right now. This is probably why I'm messing up the speedruns as well, because I fail a lot. Okay, these guys are going down, hopefully, and hopefully very, very quickly as well. Man, I need to hurry this up a lot here. Like a lot. Die, son, die. Let's bring in this guy. Help us out. There we go, that actually really helped us out right now. Okay, we definitely want to grab that clock. Then we're going to come up here, I believe. Yeah, there we are. Nice, this is going not too badly indeed. Somehow. Okay, so now this is the boss area, I believe. Yes, it is. So it's time for us to defeat Baronfall and smash a beat for a second time in a row. So in case you guys wondering, this is actually my second recording session for the same episode, because after that glitch that happened, I just got so annoyed, I literally just rage quitted. And not to mention, I was recording before school, and I had to head out for school anyway. So because of how frustrating this, time challenges, and because I basically couldn't finish the episode before school because of it, so that's why this is a whole new session right here. But luckily, thanks to my new editing, I can compile 2 sessions together, so it's no problem whatsoever. Either way, there's the Vortex all spun and stuff. And so after this, we're going to head out for this guy's Villain Boom Cap, most obviously. But until then, we've got to first ring for Bell of Waking and also collect that because that's going to be useful. Oh, and there's another one over there, so we're going to go ahead and quickly grab that. Don't care about it. Okay, there we go. So now it's definitely going to stay open long enough, hopefully. And man, I forgot there was invisible wall there. My bad, guys. Okay, we've got to be fast because if I mess this up, then that's going to cost me a lot of time, basically. Right when I say I got to be fast, what do I do? I go too slow. Okay, luckily projectiles can hit those things just fine. So this time let's go faster, like much faster. There we go. That's much more better, isn't it? Hopefully that didn't mess up anti-run, because if it did, I'm going to be very, very sad, basically. So let's head inside. It's time for the boss fight, I believe. Now, if I fail here, I'm literally going to be heartbroken. It's like literally the dictionary definition of heartbreaker. Losing all your time at a boss fight. So yeah, Mr. Dragon Thing, you're going down. If the cutscene wants to finish, that is, which probably not, knowing how long and stupid these cutscenes really are. You know, this is why this episode is half an hour long, because of how much this dream sheet talks. And hey, we don't even need to worry about time on this one, we just need to worry about completing the boss fight successfully, so that's awesome. The only problem is that the boss fight takes forever. So like I said, this boss fight is the reason why this episode is half an hour long, so I sure hope you guys appreciate the long episodes. Because that's what you're getting, because we still have a villain recap after this, which hopefully we can complete for a 100% first try. I will definitely try, but I got no promises, as always. Because trust me, if I make a promise, most likely I won't be able to keep it, because that's just me, guys. Okay, so now we're going to swap out for someone different, but who I'm not too yet sure about. Let's go for food fight, I'm thinking. See how he'll work out for us, or to be specific, dark food fight. Because why go for a regular food fight when you go for the much more awesome dark food fight, right guys? But yeah, that's good, at least we completed the time challenge, that's just awesome, finally. Yeah, these time challenges are factored for enemies to give you clocks when you defeat them. It's not that it makes it more challenging, it's just that it makes it more unfair. It's like it is. Some of these challenges will take you a few tries purely because of how unfair they are, because I was originally planning on thinking on the session saying that this game is difficult, but it's not the game's difficulty, it's the game's unfairness really, which is pathetic. Why would they make a game like this so unfair? But hey, whatever at this point, hopefully as time goes on I get better at these time challenges, because I completed this one finally, so that just goes to show that I'm improving, so that slowly but surely. Ow, ow. Yeah, I need to be better tripping over those by a long shot. Okay, let's be attacking that thing right now. Okay, you're so mean to him, I will kill you to death. Or at least harm you in some way. Okay, so who should we go for now? I'm thinking let's go with Swarm. If I can find him, that is. There he is. Yeah, the only problem is that it takes so long to scroll down these parts here. Without further ado, let's be attacking some enemies right now. Take this, suckers. Boom, baby. Ah, thanks to that Baron von Smash a Beak. That was helpful, to say the least. Oh boy, he can't smash for 30 seconds now. So yeah, I'm finally starting to use the villains now, because the villains actually really help out. Like, I never realised how much they help out until I started using them, so yeah, I definitely recommend you remember that the villains there, unlike what I do. And definitely remember the jump button as well, that's going to be important for this here boss fight. I think this guy wants to go right now, and you know what? We're going to give him his wish. He's going to pay for that, pretty much. Nice, okay, now let's take out the dream sheep already. Oh, I forgot to skip that, guys. I apologise about that. But yes, finally I'm finished. I'm victorious and it feels so glorious. Let's see if we get a glitch again. Oh, that's a shame, no glitch this time. But yeah, this definitely seems an episode of glitches, it would seem. But without further ado, let's get ringing the bell. Boom, baby. Yeah, Swarm's got some crazy swashbuckling skills right now. And darn, I don't think we can skip this cutscene either. I apologise about it, guys.
Just keep flying, you lethargic wizard. They may have rung the accursed bell in the first tower of waking, but if they think they've beaten me, they are sorely mistaken.
That guy has the most freakiest laughing face ever. Okay, I'm gonna slowly turn it down a little bit. There we go, that's better. Boom! Finally got that star right there. Like I said, I'm victorious and it feels glorious. And I apologise that I missed out on those chests and hats, guys. But don't worry, I'll come back and find them at some other point. Maybe on camera, maybe not. We'll see. Depends on how bothered I am and whatnot. So now we're travelling back to the Eternal Archive, so we can head back into the Villain Boot Camp already. If it wants to load up, that is, because yeah, this game ain't the greatest for loading screens. None of the 3DS games are, in all fairness, but the Wii version of Skylanders SWAT Force, oh, that's the worst game for loading screens, I can assure you guys. So let's get playing this Villain Boot Camp without further ado already. It's about time we got onto this, isn't it? I mean, I'm pretty sure we're 45 minutes in, and we've only just started the Villain Boot Camp. Yeah, these are definitely long episodes, so sure hope you be appreciative of these long episodes, guys, because if you're not, then I do apologise about that. Yeah, I've noticed that. Ooh, sounds fun. Awesome. Okay, so as for our objectives, they are to complete each challenge in under 2 minutes and use only 2 shockwaves per room. Okay, cool. Just basically don't miss, pretty much. Man, this guy's powerful though. Smash, 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 smash. There we go, got him. Well, got them, I should say. Okay, so this is the first of 9 rooms. There we go. Okay, so that's that all sorted. So now let's head out for the next room already. Okay, next room. So that was the third one, I believe. Plenty of stuff to destroy, and I love destroying stuff, so that's great. Nice. Yeah, this is actually a really fun challenge. I think this is the most fun I've had with a challenge, well, with the Villain Boot Camp in the entire game so far. Oh, oops. Okay, good, that didn't block it this time. So now we can advance. I need to hurry up if I want to finish this in under 2 minutes, though. There we go, okay. So that's the 6th room sorted out, so we've only got a few more rooms left, I believe. Darn, I didn't want to punch you one. Oh darn, that was a little bit too early, I think. So let's use that one to destroy it instead, because that'll give us a better angle. So yeah, you gotta be careful not to miss with those shockwaves, or else, you know, you're gonna fail one of the challenges, and you definitely don't want to do that. I know, I definitely don't want to do that. Oh darn, failed it. Right when I say I didn't want to fail that, I go ahead and fail it, and I think I failed for a time challenge as well, darn it. Yeah, I have. That's a shame. Purely because, like, one of them didn't detect. Like here, if that one didn't detect either, it should have detected. There we go. Okay, the gate has been opened, and yes, I only got 1 star on this one yet again. Such failure. I apologise about the guys, but hey, all what doing the challenge again will mean is that I will just do the exact challenge again, just a little bit more efficiently. So there's no point in showing off that, so I'll just go ahead and get those other stars on my own time, pretty much. With that all being said and done, it looks like I can finally finish off the episode. Man, this was a frustrating one, just like the last one. Not as frustrating, mind you, but still frustrating nonetheless. Like, I might have evolved a little bit of cursing off camera, just like the last one did. Trust me on that, guys. But hey, it's time for this room to load up, or the Eternal Archives to load up even, so I can finally finish off this video scene. Oh, darn, failed it. Right when I say I didn't want to fail that, I go ahead and fail it. And I think I failed for a time challenge as well, darn it. Yeah, I have. That's a shame. Purely because, like, one of them didn't detect. Like here, if that one didn't detect either, it should have detected. There we go. Okay, the gate has been opened, and yes, I only got 1 star on this one yet again. Such failure. I apologise about the guys, but hey, all what doing the challenge again will mean is that I will just do the exact challenge again, just a little bit more efficiently. So there's no point in showing off that, so I'll just go ahead and get those other stars on my own time, pretty much. With that all being said and done, it looks like I can finally finish off the episode. Man, this was a frustrating one, just like the last one. Not as frustrating, mind you, but still frustrating nonetheless. Like, I might have evolved a little bit of cursing off camera, just like the last one did. Trust me on that, guys. But hey, it's time for this room to load up, or the Eternal Archives to load up even, so I can finally finish off this video scene. Awesome, what a nice guy. Either way, guys, it looks like this episode is finally over, so I hope you enjoyed the Attack of the Cats.
Skylander, what a pleasant surprise. Would you like to share some tea? I brought it back from Cloudburst Keys. It's the best fruit tea grown by the monk in the monastery of Legion. You were asking if I know how to get to the monastery? Yes, of course. You may use this portal. It leads to Cloudburst Keys.
Again, how convenient. Either way, yeah, as I said before, I hope you enjoyed the Attack of the Cats today, and with all that's said and done, I'll see you in the next episode.